Hello, I'm in Islamabad for the SCO meeting for which External Affairs Minister Jaishankar has come to Pakistan. He is the first External Affairs Minister from India to come to Pakistan in almost 9 years. 9 years back in December 2015, then External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj had come to Pakistan for the Heart of Asia meeting, and she at that point of time also had held a bilateral meeting. This time, External Affairs Jaishankar has come and he arrived on Tuesday afternoon. He met Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif over dinner. They watched cultural performances, including a Bharatanatyam performance last night at the Prime Minister's residence. And in the morning today, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar delivered India's national statement at the SCO. In the national statement, he made a thinly veiled reference to China and Pakistan, where he said that if trust is lacking or cooperation inadequate, if friendship has fallen short and good neighborliness is missing somewhere, there are surely reasons to introspect and causes to address. Speaking at the SCO Heads of Government meeting, he also listed out the key challenges that SCO was committed to combating, and they are terrorism, separatism, and extremism. In fact, he said that, all these challenges need to be countered so that, they can reaffirm their commitment to the benefits of cooperation and fully realize the benefits of cooperation and integration that it envisages. He also congratulated Pakistan on its presidency of the SCO Council of the Heads of Government this year, and said that India has extended its full support for a successful presidency. He then went on to frame the challenging times in geopolitics by saying that there are two wars that are underway, two major conflicts that are underway, each with its own global repercussions. And he talked about the difficult time in world affairs. And he said that how should the members of SCO respond to these challenges? He said that, he wanted everyone to think and introspect, and said that they need to develop multifaceted cooperation, especially of regional nature. He also said that, this would also open up possibilities and opportunities. And they said that, cumulatively, they have created many new opportunities in terms of trade, investment, connectivity, energy flows, which this was a major reaffirmation of regional connectivity and groupings by Delhi at a time when groupings like SARC has not met for a decade now. And then he put a cautionary remark, again aimed at China and Pakistan, saying that, however, to do that, cooperation must be based on mutual respect and sovereign equality. It should recognize territorial integrity and sovereignty. It must be built on genuine partnerships, not unilateral agendas. And it cannot progress if we cherry-pick global practices, especially of trade and transit. Essentially, he was talking about this in the context of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, for which India says that Pakistan and China, the project violates India's territorial integrity and sovereignty. Also, that Pakistan doesn't allow overland transit of Indian goods for trade with Central Asia. But most of all, he talked about the fact that, development and growth in the region requires peace and stability. And he said that the activities across borders are characterized by terrorism, extremism, and separatism. They're hardly likely to encourage trade, energy flows, connectivity, and people-to-people exchanges in parallel. He said, again, hinting at Pakistan's intransigence on cross-border terrorism. And then he listed out Indian initiatives and examples that can be emulated by the region and other SCO countries. He talked about the Indian International Solar Alliance, talked about Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, Mission Life, Yoga, Global Biofuel Alliance, and International Big Cat Alliance. And toward the end, he talked about reformed multilateralism and reform of the UN, as this is the non-Western grouping of countries which is meeting. And lastly, he asked everyone to live up to the responsibilities and said that SCO represents the forces of change on whom much of the world puts such great store. Let us live up to that responsibility. Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, in his remark, said that let us prioritize collaboration over political divisions, build on our achievements, address the shared challenges, and work in hand to ensure that the SCO remains a beacon of stability, development, and mutual benefit for our people. That's it for now. From Islamabad, this is Shubhajit Roy for the Indian Express.